Welcome to Concept in Medicine. In today's tutorial, we are going to be looking at Appendix Mass versus Appendix Abscess. Appendix Mass versus Appendix Abscess. First of all, let's have a general overview of the Appendix Mass or Appendix Abscess, or we can also be referred to as appendiceal abscess or appendiceal mass. Alright, for appendiceal mass or appendiceal abscess or appendix mass or appendiceal abscess, they mostly would present as a lump in the right iliac fossa of the patient, or sometimes in the lumbar region, depending on the position of the appendix. And usually is seen in patients if the appendicitis, acute appendicitis, has been ongoing for at least 3 days. So the lump will come in the form of an appendix abscess or an appendix mass. Now let's compare the two terminologies, that's appendix mass and appendix abscess. Alright, let's start with appendix mass. When we talk about appendix mass, we are saying appendix mass refers to a just acutely inflamed or gangrenous or perforated appendix buried at the center and surrounded by ecdymatous cecum, coils of terminal ileum, and the greater omentum. So let's have a look at that on the diagram. So we can see here we have the ecdymatous cecum here. Attached to it we have the appendix, which is in this case just acutely inflamed or gangrenous or perforated. And we also have here coils of terminal ileum. Then here you have the greater omentum, meaning that the inflamed or gangrenous or perforated appendix is surrounded by these three structures. As you can see here, the ecdymatous cecum is here, the coils of terminal ileum is here, the greater omentum is here. When you have that, then we refer to that as what? An appendix mass. That is what we call an appendix mass. Now, let's move on and look at the appendix abscess. For the appendix abscess, simply put, it refers to a pus containing appendix mass. Simply put, it is a pus containing appendix mass. That is why appendix mass and appendix abscess are in the same bracket. Just that when you have an appendix mass within which is located a pocket of pus, then we call that appendix abscess. So when we say appendix abscess, we are referring to a gangrenous or perforated appendix lying in the pocket of what? Pus, walled off from the surrounding abdominal cavity. By which structures? By the ecdymatous cecum, the coils of terminal ileum, and the greater omentum. That is why we will say an appendix abscess is simply a pus containing appendix mass. So you can see the difference with this structure is that the appendix abscess has a packet of pus within it. The structure, everything is the same, just like the appendix mass, but within it there's a pus packet in there. But if you take a look at the appendix mass, there's no packet of pus. There's no packet of pus in there. So the relationship between appendix mass and appendix abscess is that appendix abscess is a pus containing appendix mass. And appendix mass, as we said, the just acutely inflamed or gangrenous or perforated appendix buried at the center and surrounded by ecdymatous and ecdymatous cecum, coils of terminal ileum, and the greater omentum. Now, if you take a look at the appendix mass and the appendix abscess, both will occur in communities or areas where there is undue delay in seeking medical care, and they usually complicate an appendicectomy. And also, appendix mass or abscess is usually seen in people or patients over the age of 40 years. Now, the next thing we're looking at is the comparative analysis of appendix mass and appendix abscess. We would compare appendix mass to appendix abscess in a tabular format. Let's have a look at that. Let's proceed and look at the comparison between appendix mass and appendix abscess. So for appendix mass and appendix abscess, both will move with respiration. The second comparison is that for appendix mass, it has indefinite edges, whilst appendix abscess has definite edges. It means that the edges are smooth as compared to appendix mass, which has indefinite edges, means it's rough. The next one is appendix mass is diffusely tender, and appendix abscess has localized tenderness because it's walled off from the surrounding abdominal cavity. The next one is that for appendix mass, it has guarding over it, meaning that it has rigidity over it. When you palpate it, you have that board-like rigidity upon palpation. But appendix abscess does not have that guarding or rigidity over it. The next one is the appendix mass is firm or hard. But if you palpate an appendix abscess, you realize that it is soft. It is soft. Then finally, another difference with respect to prognosis is that appendix mass resolves spontaneously most of the time. That is, it resolves completely, and sometimes may lead to suppuration. That is, there will be some pus in there. But if you take a look at appendix abscess, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes it will also resolve spontaneously, but can perforate and cause peritonitis. If you compare appendix abscess and appendix mass, the appendix abscess is more likely to cause peritonitis than appendix mass, meaning the appendix mass would have to develop into appendix abscess first before perforating to cause peritonitis. But for appendix abscess, it just have to perforate and cause the peritonitis. On that note, we've come to the end of our lesson. I believe it was interesting. Kindly make sure to subscribe to my channel, like, share, and also recommend to friends. And don't forget to comment the next concept you would like to see on my channel. My name is Dr. Del, and once again, this is Concept in Medicine. Bye-bye.